Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit and the Kat Von D Contour Kit. I just recently purchased the Kat Von D Contour Kit and it is beautiful. Absolutely stunning. So basically it comes in a box like this. It's already out of the box. And it shows you all the colors. The top's the highlight, the bottom's contour. And when you open the box, you obviously get the palette out. And it also comes with like this little pamphlet, which is awesome. It tells you how to define your cheekbones, how to slim your face, and how to shape your nose. I think it's really great. And then on the opposite side, it talks about the colors and all that other stuff. And it also talks about the brush, which is really cool. I haven't seen someone do something like this, so I think it's awesome. And how they actually show you shading, lights, and all that stuff, and where you should contour and highlight, which is great for beginners and people who don't know what they're doing or where to do the placements. I think it's great. They don't have to go online and search it up. Someone who, even if they don't have a computer or anything like that, like, it's just great to use. So that's the packaging. This is the actual contour kit, and I'm really excited to show you guys. So that's how it looks. That's the back, and at the back of each color is where they're actually located. So you got 3 highlights, 3 contours. So that's the back. It does come with a mirror. So that's the mirror, okay? And it's really cute just because like of the borders and all that. And then I'm gonna flip that so you can see better. So as you can see, so you have your highlights here. So you have like a rosy, pinky color, skin tone color. Then you have your, like, people would consider their banana shade just because it's more yellow, but it's called Lyric. And then you have your salmon color, peachy color, which is great for under the eyes because people who have dark circles and all that kind of stuff and like bluey veins that show out a lot and they want to cover that up, instead of a concealer, you can use this just to do it, and then you can set it and go over top of this to highlight under the eye. Then you have your 3 shades here. This one is the one I'm wearing on my cheeks, as you can see. So it just created a nice shadow, natural looking. It has a gray tone to it, so it's absolutely stunning. I use this all around to bronze my face. And this one I didn't use today, but I did use it yesterday, and I used it just over here just to define a little bit, so it gives more definition to the face. But absolutely love this palette. This palette runs for $55, I believe. I bought it at Sephora. They do have it online. I don't know if Kat Von D has a website that you can purchase it on, but I know you can purchase it on Sephora, and in Sephora they have it. These were selling out like crazy. Okay, so next is her brush. So I also bought her brush. Now this is the packaging for it that it came into. It looks like that. One thing, it took me like 10 minutes to get out. Like, I had to destroy the box a bit because it just wasn't working. Like, it was stuck in there. It came in like a cardboard, and then it came into like a foam around it. So it comes in a coffin case, which is cool and kind of creepy at the same time, but hey, it's Kat Von D, right? So that's the packaging there. It's super cute. It's kind of interesting just because, like, you've never really seen a brush in a coffin, so it's a little strange, but love the brush. So this is the brush. So you have your light, which her palette is called Shade and Light. So you have your shade and you have your light. So this one you're going to contour, and this one you're going to use for highlighting. So, like, really, really smooth. Like, the bristles are amazing. It's so soft. It actually reminds me of the Real Technique brushes for how soft it is. It's kind of like that. If you've ever tried those, you'll love this brush. And what I like about it, it gets right into the crevices that you need to. So you can get really close into your tear duct and all that to powder it and set your concealer or under your eyes, whatever you do, like whatever products you use. So if you use a cream concealer to set under your eyes, and then to put the powder on top to set it, absolutely amazing. the contour, it's just perfect. Like, has that perfect contour shape. It blends really nicely. Like, it goes perfectly with the draw. It's not too wide and it's not too thin. Like, it's a perfect line to get, as you can see here. Really, really easy to blend with. Now, this palette here, like, it's powder, right? But it feels like a cream. Like, it's so buttery and so satiny kind of feeling. I absolutely love it. Like, it's so easy to blend. Like, effortless. Like, I'm telling you, like, you go on and, like, you just blend it out. Like, if you used, say, this color and you hit the wrong, like, you dabbed into the wrong color and you put it on your face, let me tell you, it's going to blend out beautifully and it's going to look like you didn't even do it on purpose. Like, you did, like, you know, it's just amazing. I don't even know what to tell you guys. Like, amazing. Love this product. So I'm going to move on, and then I'm going to do a comparison of why I like this palette and why I like the other palette. Love the brush. I would still use this brush if I didn't use the Kat Von D palette one day and I use my Anastasia one. I would still use this brush just because of the way it applies and the way it blends and just the whole thing. And, like, it's good for traveling. If you have to travel somewhere and you have your contour kit, you don't need to bring 2 brushes because it's 2 brushes in one. You know what I mean? Like, it's awesome. Like, it cuts down 2 brushes. It's 2 brushes in one. The only problem is, like, kind of stacking it. A lot of people have problems with. I stack mine all in, like, little jars like this. If they're full, it might ruin it just by the way you're thinking. So if you have, like, a jar or something like this that you hold your brushes in, something that it's not too full, it won't ruin it. Like, if you keep it nicely and if you take really good care of your brushes and, like, you know, you just put it like that, like, you're good to go. But I do keep mine. I have been keeping it since I've got it, just in the little container it came with. So that's how it looks. This is $43. So they're sold separately. So $43 and $55 is the price range plus tax. Moving on to the Anastasia Beverly Hills. So I do love this. I have had this for a few months now, I think. I think I got it in November of last year. I do love it. I still have the sleeve on it. The sleeve does tell you the ingredients and what the names are as well as it does right there. These are not in the order that the palette is in. Okay, so that's what the palette looks like. Whatever was on the back of this packaging is on this packaging. Okay, so when you open it, it looks like that. Those are the colors. They're honestly, they're really pigmented as well as the Kat Von D palette. They're both really pigmented. A little bit does go a long way. Now, I use this one. This one is more of a gray tone, so it will look like this. It's a little bit harder to blend out if you do have a lot of product. If you do really, like, get on your brush and you swerve it into the product a lot, it's a little hard to blend out. There's a little bit more work to be done. As where the Kat Von D, if you use a lot, it's a little bit easier to blend out because, like I said, it's like a cream. So it is easier to blend out between that and this. This one's true to its powders. She did come out with a cream palette. I haven't tried it yet, but I do want to try it. Again, this is more of a warm palette, so I'll use this shade to warm up my face. This one I'll contour with. I'll highlight with this. These ones right here are a little too shimmery for me, so I do like to use it on the top of my cheekbone to highlight instead of under my eyes. I don't like shimmer around my face. Like, I don't like that look on me personally. That's my personal preference. So that's this palette. Now, between these 2 palettes, I honestly love both of them. Now, it's hard to decide which one I want to use which day, but again, it'll happen. Like, I'll go back and forth for sure, I'm sure of. There's days I'm going to want to use this one just because of the look I'm doing, maybe. The color payoffs are a little bit different. They're pretty similar, but they give different looks, of course, just because this one's more of a neutral, palette, and this one's more of a warmer palette, I find. This is the light to medium palette. She has two of them. So she has light to medium and medium to dark, and this palette runs for $52 at Sephora online. I was lucky enough because they actually brought it to our Sephora, and they don't sell this in Sephora at our location. And they actually brought it in, and I got an email saying it was in stock in store. I went so fast. These things went like crazy. Like, there was like 2 left, and me and my girlfriend literally got the last 2, and we were like so excited. So like, people at the work were like, oh my god, we didn't even know they brought this in. Like, they were super excited. Now, I don't know if a lot of you know this, but Sephora does not carry a lot of her products. They're trying to get it in. Hopefully they do, because like, I want to try her lip products so bad. They're so pretty. They only carry her eyebrow stuff, which is amazing. I have her brow wiz on right now. Absolutely love it. The payoffs and everything is amazing. Her product is amazing. So don't get me wrong, I love both of these. They're both amazing. I do love this one, and I love the color payoff, and I love this one as well. Like I said, I've been using this for a couple months now, and I absolutely love it. Still gives you that natural contour. It all really depends on how your technique is and how well you blend out your products and all that. So again, that's the palette. What I love about this palette and what I don't love about this palette is, see where these little holes are? You can actually, like, if you get a spatula, metal spatula, and pop it out, you can refill your pan. You don't have to buy the whole kit again at all. You're not going to have to spend $52 every time you run out of one color. Because let's be for real, that's crazy, right? $52 for one color that you really use out of the entire palette. That's ridiculous. So I love the fact that you can just replace the one color you need. It's just a magnetic palette, and all you have to do is just literally get in there, pop it out, and reorder it on her website. And on her website, it's $14 to refill, to buy a refill. $14 plus tax, not bad at all. You're guaranteed paying shipping, but of course you're going to buy other stuff on her website, I'm sure, like I would. If you buy the palette online, it's $40. So it's a little bit cheaper than Sephora. Okay, so that's that. This, however, what I don't like about this palette is you can't refill them. You literally, once you run out of this one here, say, and the center one, you need to repurchase your whole palette again. And you know what, like, it's not expensive, but yet it's not cheap. Like, it's in the middle. Like, it's average range between a lot of the contour kits that they do sell. They're average, around $50, $40, right? So to spend $55 again for one product, you know, it sucks. But you do get a lot of product between this. This one is a little bit bigger than this one, the powders, so you will maybe go a little bit longer. But again, if you're switching back and forth, if you don't contour on an everyday basis, you're going to save your product, right? So that's that. And I've heard a lot of people talk about the reviews on the packaging. Some people don't like this packaging and they love this packaging. They love it because this is more sturdier than this one. Well, this one has a mirror in it and this one doesn't. That's why this one is so flimsy, right? So the packagings are the same. It's just the fact that if this didn't have a mirror, this would be just as flimsy as this one. It's just that this one doesn't have a mirror. That's the only thing. Which I like the fact that this has a mirror, because if you're out and you don't have a mirror with you, or you really need to get close to a mirror and you can't because something's in the way wherever you are, at a hotel or something, at least there's a mirror you can go close up to, or it's just a general mirror you can use to do your entire face makeup. As this one, it doesn't. This one's more small and compact to do traveling, as this one, not so much. And what I like about this one, if you have a Z palette and you have eyeshadows and stuff and you just need your two colors, like if you're like me and you only really use the two center ones out of this palette, pop them out, put them in a Z palette, and there you go. You're good to go. This one, you have to take the whole thing. That's the difference between these two. Like I said, this one feels like more of a cream contour kit and this one's more of a powder. This one is, they're both powders, but this one's more of a powdery feel, as this one feels like a cream, like it's soft and everything, like it's just a beautiful texture. If you don't have any of these, I suggest you guys buy it. Now, what I do suggest for beginners is to get the shade to light palette, just because it is easier to blend and everything like that, and it is easier for people to use who are not used to contouring and are learning. People who have a little bit more experience in contouring, I would suggest this one, just because you'll know how to blend it out properly and how much product to really use. Both of these, a little bit really does go a long way on both of them. So please keep that in mind. If you haven't started contouring and you never tried to contour, it makes life amazing. Like, you need that in your life. You need to contour. It's awesome. So, if you guys like this video and you want to see a tutorial on how to contour with both of these palettes, so you can get the feel of which one you like better and the way it looks. I'm wearing, like I said, I'm wearing the Kat Von D. I didn't go super crazy on contouring because it's just a regular day. If I was going out to a wedding, a club, or anything like that, I would go heavy contouring and really sculpt out my cheekbones and all that stuff. But, you know, I just wanted a natural looking thing. The lighting in my room is not the greatest, so you can't really see the stuff. If you want to see a tutorial on this look, then please just comment down below and I'll have one up for you guys. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe, and any comments or questions, just comment down below and I'll get back to you guys. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.